Hi guys, so today we are going to be getting ready for a special date. You guys are going to see me transform. You're going to see me go from the real me to Stella Ray herself. So here I am with no makeup. I did put on a sunscreen. Please comment your favorite sunscreen down below. I'll insert a photo of this one here. It is one of the better ones that I've tried. My face looks a little more glowy after applying it and not like greasy or shiny. So for today's look, I want to go for like an innocent, sensual, hydrated masterpiece. I just kind of want to look like I like effortlessly look amazing, you know? It's also like not the right color, but we're gonna make it work. Recently I have been liking a brow pencil. Before I was using a brow powder, but we kind of like, sometimes I like to switch it up. Okay, so let's talk about what we really want to talk about here. Dates. I feel like a question that gets asked a lot, I feel like a statement I hear a lot is like, if you're not dating to marry, like I don't want you. Okay, I know people do get married at my age, but I do not want to get married right now. For me at least, I just feel like at this time in my life, I need to be focusing on myself, you know? Moving out of your parents' house and kind of becoming your own person and having to rely on yourself, that's like a lot. In every relationship, friendship, special relationship, whatever, you learn from it, you learn about yourself. Come into contact with your own insecurities, and I feel like just learning how to work through those and stuff, and learning how to communicate and communicate what you need. It's always an opportunity in any relationship or situation. And also, why is marriage the goal? Like, it's 2019, people, let's look at the statistics. It's so funny because part of me is so like, I just want to like have like a traditional home model, a traditional relationship model. Oh my god, I can't wait to get married. Where's my husband? And then part of me is like, fuck this scam. Traditional, you know, home model is very patriarchal and has been proven time and time again to not really work. So why do we keep falling for this scam? So I don't know, like let me know if you can relate. I don't know if you guys have heard of the good enough method, but that's currently what we are doing on our brow. Oof. Okay, so now we're gonna do a Miss Fenty concealer. But yeah, I think when going on a date, especially a first date, I think it's so important to journal after it if you think you're gonna hang out with them again or if it means anything. I mean, like sometimes a date's so bad you just want to like forget it happened, honestly. Actually, I don't think I've ever been on a date where it's like so bad. Except one time I did make a story time about one that I had where it was like, I was like so late and it was like just like a tragedy, I would say. That was bad. But it was just like awkward. It wasn't bad. Like, I've never had to, you know, go to the bathroom and text my friend to call me that there's like an emergency, you know? Great hack, by the way. Really pay attention to how you're feeling on the date. Obviously, it's like normal that you like have a drink or something, but I try to really like keep it low key so that I can be super aware of everything. Number one, for like safety. Number two, because yeah, it's like how your emotions change when you're around someone matters so much. If you're on a first date and you start feeling like really low, or you're just kind of like sad, or they say stuff that makes you feel insecure, even if it's not directly, like all these little things you want to be aware of. I think I used to think more along the lines of like, oh, like, are they gonna do gentlemanly things? You know, is he gonna open the door for me? Is he gonna have manners, blah, blah, blah. And of course, all of those things are so important. But I feel like now I've kind of learned that someone could still do all of those like chivalrous things and still be an asshole. Even if they're a good person or whatever, just still not be for me. Also, just really paying attention to how I feel when I'm around somebody is like key. So I'm gonna contour. I try to use cool toned colors when I am contouring because, you know, with like a shadow. Also, not sweating it if a date doesn't go as planned, or if, you know, someone's not what you expected, or if they don't hit you back. Like, just everything's an experience, you know? I'm looking to connect with my deeper self and learn more about myself and overcome insecurities. But to sum it up, I'm looking for lulz. I see so many advice videos that are like, it's a good message. It's almost like the bad bitch message, you know? It's like, oh, just be a bad bitch, ignore him, block him, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like that message, although it's like, it has good intentions, it doesn't really leave room for insecurities or for emotions of, you know, rejection, which are all very normal things. And I feel like, you know, we see these tweets, we see these advice videos that are like, oh, like, know your worth, blah, blah, blah. But then it's like, okay, then why am I so hurt? Am I wrong for feeling hurt that this guy didn't text me back, or that this person doesn't want to go on another date with me or whatever? And I guess that's also something I've like realized. It's okay to have those emotions, and it doesn't mean that you're like not a like bad bitch or like whatever. And if someone rejects you, even if it's like, you know logically that it's like, okay, this is whatever, or I can do better, or this person's not for me, it's okay to still feel like sad about it or like reject it or whatever, because we're human and like, bitch, it's normal. Realizing that you're allowed to feel your emotions is like the most liberating thing. I swear to God. I think the best thing to do is just like let yourself feel it. Like, you know those memes that are like me 5 seconds after having a mental breakdown, and it's like them like dancing or something, I don't know. Basically, there's a reason behind that. You're crying or whatever, you're letting your emotions out, so then they're out, so then you're back to normal. So crying, working out, like literally jumping around, like doing whatever it is you need to do to get those emotions out. You're not suppressing it, you're letting it go. It moves through you and then it's out of you, rather than like you're just holding it down, and it's like coming out in other ways. I am so intrigued by psychology, I guess you could say. I guess just like learning about stress cycles and all of that, because it's so applicable. It's like once you know the reasons behind why your body or why it seems like your brain is acting a certain way, you're like, oh. I want to show you guys my lash trick I've been doing. All my lashes are from Amazon. I'll link them down below, or it's the ones that I posted on Instagram. They're exclusively at Walmart, and I really like those as well. There's 3 different styles. So I actually have one of the ones from Walmart, and then an Amazon one, very wispy one, and then the Amazon one is just kind of like, recently she's been a little too chill for me. So what I'm gonna do is put on the wispy one and then cut the end of the Amazon and just attach it to the ends. And that's kind of how I've been creating that like flared out look. I just don't really feel like myself without a lash. It's kind of hard for me to show you this, so basically I'm just gonna put this and then put the other one over it. So while just the ends are drying and the other ones are getting tacky, I'm gonna just apply a brow gel herself. Okay, now I'm gonna apply the other ones on top. I know not everyone agrees with this style of lash, but it's like, just do what you want, you know? Then while I'm kind of just letting it set and whatnot, gonna apply a blush. This is Studio Makeup in, okay, it doesn't say, but it's kind of like an orangey vibe, like, you feel me? Who the fuck? Sonjaya. Sonjaya, how you doing, beautiful?
Just miss you, want to say.
Just had to spill tea on FaceTime, so we're back. I don't always do this, but sometimes I do this. Take a liquid liner. This is so hard to open. And just put a really thin line so the lashes just blend with the regulars. It barely makes a difference, but it's like, it does. Now, a better than sex mascara. Because hopefully this date will just be orgasmic in itself. I'm just kidding. I really, really love this mascara though. Like, very worth. Now I'm just gonna do a highlight. This is a little Cover FX highlight palette. I'm gonna take the brightening one. And first, I'm gonna put some on my brow bone. I never really do an inner corner highlight. I always just do a brow bone and my nose. And then with a like kind of fluffier brush, just a light brow or a cheekbone. And then I'll take like this color. I'm just gonna like go right here. It's just like, you don't know. I'm not gonna wear this, but okay, then for a setting spray, I am going to be using this Cover FX illuminating one. I try to use this sparingly because it does have like, I don't want to say glitter, but it does definitely have like a shimmer to it. But I love that, and especially since my skin has been so smooth recently post Accutane, I feel like this works really well for me. Just like a very light. It's only been like a couple weeks, a week and a half, no, like 2 weeks off Accutane. My lips are still a little dry, not as bad as they were, but I still use my Aquaphor. And a lip liner, and then maybe I'll put a gloss over. This is my like style of summer, you know? I didn't even have to put a bronzer on. I feel like it's like bronzer. So I kind of want to do like a half up or like partial up thing. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. My hair has been in a bun for a while, so I'm a little stressed about it. Be showing up to it at first date. Please pray for me right now. I'm just gonna do some loose waves. Oh my god. Bitch. What the oh, it was the, I had a bobby pin in the back and I forgot, and I really thought a nail just broke. Knock on wood. Okay, so I'm just gonna like show you how I do this on the bottom, and then I'm just gonna do it all the way up until the top, and then I'm gonna show you the rest. I'm sure like you'll get the point after one. This is not groundbreaking. I don't want anyone to think I'm disrespecting their intelligence by explaining something like this dumb. This is a 2-inch curly wand. Basically, you just take it and you wrap it around and then you let it go. I really like this one because it gets really hot. This is by Sultra. So I'm just gonna do that until the top, and then I'm gonna show you. Okay, so now basically I'm just gonna take this. I'm like, I haven't done this part yet, so I'm just gonna put her up, and then I'm gonna curl the little ponytail and the front parts and the sides, and just Yeah. And I just like to kind of shake it out. For me, it's a tutorial. I feel like it's like she's playful. Then I'm gonna take some of this Giovanni Frizz Be Gone, like just a tiny ass bit. Scrunch the ends and just like smooth her out. I'm also gonna add a little bit of weight because my hair was like straightened before this. This is pissing me off, but we're humble, we're humble. So that is my get ready with me. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want more chit chatty videos like this. This is not what I'm gonna wear. I'm actually gonna go take an Instagram right now. But yeah, leave a comment down below with like a first date story or what are your thoughts on dating or your experiences. Wish me luck and I will see you guys next time. Bye everyone.